Welcome back to City Scene. We are walking the streets of the Uptown, our Uptown shopping and dining district. We're talking about businesses and what's going on, and we've got some good stuff going on. Casey Verburg with us. Did I get the name right this time?
Yes, you did.
I always freak out about that because I'm never any good with names. Thanks for coming on the show again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, last time we talked about business plan competitions and stuff like that. And we asked you to come back the next time it's coming up, and I understand we're getting into that cycle for the business plan competition, right?
Yes, we sure are. It's coming up. Our next deadline will be December 1, and so we're looking to have more applicants. You know, last round we had 11, which was a huge increase from before, and I was really excited about it. And so, next one's December, and I'm excited to see who's going to apply.
Okay, let's kind of take this step by step. As we're talking about the businesses that apply.
Sure.
What are the qualifications for a business in order to apply? Is there a certain geography that they have to be in or want to locate in, or how's this work?
Yeah, so our businesses just have to be located in Uptown, where we are right now, and West Greenville, which is considered kind of down that Dickinson Avenue area. And that's all that's the main stipulation. You have to be a new business or you have to be a current business looking to expand. So, adding another class or expanding your current facility or doing something like that.
Okay, and this is a competition that gets you money.
Yes.
And it's not just money, it's a loan, but if you stay around long enough, it's just money for you, right?
Correct. So clearly you've done this before and you know the details. But so how it works is it's $15,000 or up to $30,000 if you buy your own place or make a huge investment in the community. So $15,000, you have to stay in the area, Uptown or West Greenville, for 3 years. So unfortunately, if you go out of business or you leave, in year 2, you do owe us back the money. But if after 3 years you're doing great and you've stayed in the area, the money's yours. We don't ask for it back, and we just want to see you thrive.
Now, this has been going on for several years. Tell me about some of the businesses that have gone through this and that have won the competition and that are still thriving today.
Sure. So we're actually standing in front of one right now. This is I Teach. It's a store kind of geared towards obviously teachers and supplying, and we have such a large kind of concentration of teachers, seeing as how ECU started out as the East Carolina Teachers College. So they provide all the kind of information and decor, if you will, for a teacher's classroom.
And this is also a great place for teacher gifts if you don't want to go with traditional gifts of like an apple.
Yes.
Or candy or something. You can
Correct.
get teacher gifts that I teach.
Exactly. So we're really excited to have them in Uptown, and we encourage everyone to obviously visit our past winners and any of the people who actually end up just contributing.
All right, so what are some tips, some hints maybe for folks who want to do this? Maybe they've got an idea for a business and think it'd be a great business to have in the Uptown, but I don't really know how to go about doing it. How can I make sure that I got a really good shot at winning this?
Sure. So one of the first things I would say is you definitely have to visit the Small Business Technology Development Center or the PCC Pitt Community College Small Business Center. Those are wonderful assets we have here in the community that allow our business owners to go to them and go to these business counselors and ask questions and get answers and kind of make connections outside of their normal world. They also help with kind of writing the business plan. They're not going to write it for you, but they will help. And then we also ask that they attend 3 of the classes from there. So they're absolutely free, which is such a great asset to have. And so they can go and they can take ones on QuickBooks or how to write a business plan and things like that.
So you're really teaching them how to put together the business plan and giving them tips so that they can succeed, not just in getting the grant, but in being a business that'll thrive.
Exactly. We're not just giving out the money to, just see how businesses do. We really want to see them thrive and do well and continue to stay here and continue to do well and, just expand and bring new attributes to the downtown or uptown area.
Okay, so the competition has already started. When is the deadline?
Deadline is December 1st, no, not a day later.
Okay, and how can people get applications so that they can get involved in this?
They just give me a call at 252-329-4111. Yeah, I had to do it like that.
I do that sometimes too.
Yeah. So they can just give me a call and I can send it to them. We're working on revising the application right now. So procedures and everything is going to stay the same. We're just kind of tweaking it a little bit, make sure it's perfect.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, for other businesses that are up and coming,
Sure.
What's going on with Greenville Seed? How's that doing?
The Greenville Seed's doing really well. So it's a co-working space here in Uptown, and so we've got about 7 companies or so in there kind of doing their thing and making networking events and everything. Yeah, they're hanging out. So we've got more space available though. We'd love to have more and additional companies in there. You know, rent starts as low as $50 a month, and that includes your utilities, free Wi-Fi, conference room, 24/7 access. I mean, you really can't go wrong.
And you got the networking that goes on between your business and all the other small businesses. You can kind of share war stories and tips with each other, right?
Yeah, and that's the great thing. You know, sometimes entrepreneurs will often tell us they feel like they're on an island. So we've just now kind of populated an island with entrepreneurs, and so they get to hang out with each other, survivor style.
It's the Seed Island.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with it. Grow some palm trees.
That'd be nice. Maybe some coconuts.
I'm okay with that. Gilligan's Island style.
Pina coladas. That'll be nice. Let's talk about that after the show's over, though.
Sure.
All right. So your phone number, once again, for information about business plan competition or Greenville Seed.
Sure. It's 252-329-4111.
Casey, thank you much.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm sure people can finally find some information on the website, too, right?
Yes, they can. They can go to either the city's website, which is greenvillenc.gov, or the Office of Economic Development website, which is invest.greenvillenc.gov.
Now, if you go to the city's new website, on the main page, there's a button on there that says Business Concierge. You click it, and it goes right to the Office of Economic Development's page.
Yep.
Little quick link there for you. Casey, thanks again.
Thanks.